You talk about careers too. Like there's a cool common X factor in a lot of action sports icons' careers. Steve Astephen with the family, good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Obviously I grew up with Sheckler. I was 15, 16 and Steve, always been there. I've watched him, really handle his athletes at the highest level. And now his agency is like one of the greatest agencies in the world. Was he representing you working with all these sponsors, or were you going out and finding them? Because you have a very unique image too. I mean, you're known in 5 different industries as one of the core icons.
I was his first moto athlete. I was one of his original 5, I think it was. It was me, Mira, Nyquist, and Bucky, and who?
What about Pastrana?
No, I was his first moto dude. Yeah, there's like 5 of us that started with him.
That was like the dream team right there.
Yeah, it was in
Wait, say
99.
that lineup again.
So it was me, Mira Nyquist, Bucky Lassick. Who am I missing?
Burnquist?
No, Sheckler was
still like
he was like 13.
I remember seeing him in Vegas like 10, 9,
Yeah, actually, I don't even think he was a teenager. I mean, this was 99.
Yeah.
That is
And end of 98, early
lineup.
99.
Yeah, that's an
that's
insane lineup.
All those dudes he named were legends and like the baddest dudes on skating.
anybody
BMX,
watching this knows
moto,
that.
like,
Yeah.
And Steve had all of you guys.
Yeah. I mean, it was just him. He had a little office down in Solana Beach. And I remember he showed up to a contest and I forgot who I got introduced to him by. And yeah, he was my first agent. And so the great thing about Steve was, him being open-minded and young and understanding the business side, but also understanding like the individual side. Like we got to work like really hand in hand. It wasn't like, all right, shut your mouth. I'm going to go sell your deals. And this is going to be your schedule. Like we really got to kind of mold what I wanted myself to be, especially in those days, like it was always like a pretty sensitive topic. And like there were some people like, oh, fuck selling out. And then there was guys like me where it's like, I'm not selling out, but I'm gonna go represent Mountain Dew. I'm gonna be the first Mountain Dew athlete. And you think I'm gonna sell out? Can go fuck yourself. I'm gonna be the fuck. Yeah, exactly. So I really molded my brand in being like, I like I said earlier, I work really hard off my motorcycle. I'm always at the autograph signings. I'm always trying to carry myself in a professional way, not faking it. I mean, you guys, he knows I'm the same person on this microphone or at an autograph signing that I am in my home life. But I wanted to really mold what my image and the brands that I worked with. And Steve gave me that freedom and working shoulder to shoulder with me. Don't get me wrong. You can ask him yourself and you should catch up with him sometime. There's many times where he'd be pulling his fucking hair out because there'd be a too good to be true deal. And I'm like, no, dude, that's not me. Like I can't. I want the money, but I can't fall into that square.
And then that's where I would come into play. He asked him, like, hey, Hart doesn't want to do this deal. You guys look similar. Like, will you do it? I'm like, fuck yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah, I will.
Can you recall a brand that he tried to hit you with and you're like, no, I'm out?
You know what? I don't remember specifically, but when all the .com stuff started getting really hot, there was just these weird things that were coming. And it's just like, dude, at this point in my life, I'm still terrible at fucking computers. I didn't want to immerse it. I didn't totally understand it. And, and also for me too, though, it's like, I feel like even at this point in my life with everything that I'm doing with Indian, like, I feel like it's just as important not to just take a check from somebody and try to build that brand, but I need to work with brands that we're going to build each other. So yeah, cool. I can get a quick, paycheck from somebody and no one knows what that brand is and no one understands what their image is. I can't just float that brand. Like it's so important to have a brand to lean on as well. And that's just the way I always did it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got a question too, going back to Astephen. I remember hearing a rumor back in the day. It was like, hey man, if you do this flip, I'll get you $1 million.
You know what? No, it wasn't that. So
I remember, I'm like, damn, that motherfucker got $1 million doing
no. It evolved. So what it was is if you land the flip, because I always want to get a Rolex and I'm too cheap to buy shit. He's all, dude, you land this flip, I'll give you my Rolex off. It's because I always used to sweat his Rolex.
Yeah.
He's like, you land this flip, I'll give you my Rolex off my arm. I'm like, all right. Fucking Gravity Games, go for it. Get to tires. Sorry, man, you didn't land it. You didn't write it out.
No.
Got me on a technicality.
No way.